Yeah. and the commitment of directors and actors of this festival has astounded both John, myself, and Ron. We just can't believe their dedication. For example, one of the plays last night had 3 actors. One drove all the way from St. Catharines, the other came from Toronto, and the third came from Ottawa, and went back to Ottawa after the show. That's a dedication of the actors that we saw last night. To rehearse, the casting was done over Zoom calls. The rehearsal was either outside and through Zoom and the readings. And that's the kind of commitment we've got from these actors and directors made to perform tonight to this old town hall. I want to give special thanks to a creative director, Mary Rose Talani. Mary Rose here was probably out back there working away as she always does, but we want to give her special thanks for her energy and dedication, and who arranged the live streaming. And her company paid for the live streaming that we have tonight. The stage manager, Tom Pearson, you're going to meet him and his team after the second set. All of these people worked very hard to put on tonight's production. So I think they need a round. Did you know, though, it took almost 2 years to put these 3 nights together, 2 years. They went through 110 plays to come down to 8. We're all volunteers. Nobody gets paid here. The board of directors don't get paid, the actors don't get paid, the stage channel don't get paid. They're all volunteers. The ticket sales were managed by Snap, by lovely lady Shelley Dutton, and it's so handy because I had fun with my iPhone for the first time. Click, click, click. You know, it was so easy to do the ticket sales and keep track of the number of people that are in there. The flowers you see here were donated by a lady on Main Street. Her company called Blooming Dwellings. So she donated the flowers. The streaming, paid for by Mary Rose Talani. They've been wonderful. Sunny and Rosianna, Bessianna, can you wave? If you've had a chance to watch it on Facebook, they're doing a great job. The cooperation from the town staff, Gail downstairs, we call her the COVID lady, this dog, everybody got screened, right? And then, of course, Stuart, our sound and lighting guy. Stuart, if you're up there, flash the lights or something, so I know you're there. Right? But yeah, very good. So let me tell you something about the money. The money you pay goes to Mary Musical Theatre Company, and we are a registered charity. We take half the profits and we donate them to another charity, and this year the money is going to the Newmarket Food Pantry. So that's lastly, we also get the money from our sponsors. Every night has a special sponsor, somebody that writes a check for a large amount to cover a lot of costs. And tonight is from Jennifer McLaughlin of Cachet's Restaurant, and this is her night. She's on the back of your brochure. If you want to see the back, you can see the Cachet Restaurant. If you've never eaten there, the food there is fabulous. I think they deserve a hand as well. Next year's team at the back. Say hi, guys. Yeah, real good. So I'm now supposed to go to page 3. I'll just read. Where do I go now? All right. After the second show, we will have an awards. We give out what we call the Ross Award for the best production, the best female actress, the best male actor, and the best cast. So that's after just 10 minutes, so please don't leave right after the second show. And you'll see the first show, and then there'll be a 50-minute intermission for you to relax, get yourself a drink, refreshen up, or whatever you need to do before the second show. The first show, by the way, my pages are over, is called the Morning Glory. Now you notice how it's spelled morning. It's a comedy. It's going to be a lot of fun. And the second show is called The Third Life of Eddie Mann. 2 comedies. It's going to be a hilarious night. So I'm going to get up and we'll let the show get on with the show. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it, and I know he appreciated it too. And thank you for the dairy platter. Max loved cheese. Bye. I've never seen so much food in my life.
You've hardly eaten a thing. Let me fix you a plate.
No, I have no appetite. I'll just pick.
I think the caterers did a wonderful job.
I think the food at the Westfall's funeral was better.
This was better than what the Westfalls had. I mean, the food at the Garrison's funeral, that was better than the food at the Westfalls.
You think so? I think the food at the Goldbergs' funeral was twice as good as the food at the Garrisons'.
Are you kidding me? The food at the Goldbergs' funeral wasn't even as good as the food at the Steinmans' funeral.
There's been too much death lately.
I know.
I've gained 5 pounds.
You look lovely.
You know, Milt, I just wanted you to know I'm so grateful for all you've done for me the last few days.
Max was my business partner for years and my friend for even longer. I know he'd want me to look out for you.
Well, having you by my side every moment, it's been a great comfort.
Well, you and Max were there for me when Sylvia died.
We tried.
You even more than Max.
Max was never comfortable around death.
I know.
Death gave Max indigestion.
Well, I'm glad I could be there for you.
If it wasn't for you and my niece, I could never have managed.
Well...
No, I forgot how many decisions you have to make when you bury someone. Open casket, closed casket, flowers, no flowers. Does he rest in peace in the blue suit or the gray suit?
He looked good in the gray.
Well, the blue suit was wrinkled and I figured, why pay to have it pressed if he's gonna wear it one more time?
I admire your practicality.
If it wasn't for you and Beverly, I would never have managed.
Look, you can call on me anytime, day or night.
And you call on me too, Milt. And if I'm not in, just leave a message on the machine.
Now look, I'll help you clean up.
No,
okay?
Beverly says she'll do it after her now.
Your niece takes such good care of you.
She's a very caring person. Whenever there's a family trauma, she's always the first to show up and the last to leave.
How come a sweet girl like that has never found a man?
I think she's too busy with family trauma.
That's a shame.
You know, my sister's so worried about her, she's even tempted to invite a few single men to the next family trauma.
Well, as long as Beverly's happy, that's all that matters.
As long as she's miserable, she's happy.
Well, then I wish her a long, happy, miserable life.
You know, Milt, you surprised me today.
I did?
Your eulogy for Max. I never knew you could be so eloquent.
I just spoke from the heart.
Well, the words you spoke painted the picture of such a beautiful man.
Don't cry.
I just kept thinking, if Max can only hear these words, he wouldn't even recognize himself.
Max had so many beautiful qualities.
Yeah, he did. And I often think the tragedy of his life was that he just kept them so well hidden.
I know. I mean, during difficult business negotiations, I'd want to pull him aside and say, "You're a beautiful person, Max. Stop acting like such an asshole." I mean, I hope you don't mind.
Oh, no, I understand.
He was a very complex man.
And yet he appeared so damn simple.
Few knew the real man.
And that's why your eulogy was so touching. I mean, now his friends know the depth of decency he refused to let anyone else see.
if my words gave even a moment of solace.
Many moments. And when we were at the gravesite and the way you shoveled dirt on his casket, I've never seen anyone shovel with just so much spirit before.
You don't work with a man for so long and not feel a lot.
Everybody there could see how much you loved him.
Yes, I did.
Even when you refused to give the shovel to anyone else and you just kept shoveling and until he was completely buried.
I mean, if I had gone first, I know he'd do the same for me.
Oh, no, he wouldn't.
Yes, he would.
No, he would have shoveled twice and got shortness of breath.
That's true.
He wasn't strong. I think he was afraid to pick up his clothes because he was afraid of getting a hernia.
Well, Max was never comfortable with his body.
And the first time I saw him naked, I understood why.
But he was a good man.
No, he was a lucky man to have you as a partner.
No, I was the lucky one.
No, he was lucky.
I was the lucky one to work with him and to get to know you.
Well,
Look, I hope what I'm about to say isn't improper, but
yes, Milt?
Maggie, you look excellent in black.
Thank you. Beverly chose it for me. You know, she is up on the latest style for mourners.
If there's anything at all I can do for you.
You know, the last few nights I've gotten into bed and I still expect him to be there.
I know.
Snoring like a moose with sinus problems. Oh God, I hope that doesn't sound disrespectful.
You're just being honest.
And when I wake up and get up in the morning, I still expect to see him.
Of course.
Tossing the towels on the bathroom floor, yelling he can't find his socks. Putting on a shirt and pants that even colorblind dogs know don't match. Drinking his coffee and dribbling it onto the newspaper. And looking up at me finally with his deep, soulful eyes and saying, "Well, I'm retired, what the fuck do I do now?"
Well, we never truly know how someone affects us until they're gone.
I don't know how I'll fill the hours up now that I don't have to pick up after him.
You're strong. You'll move on.
Oh God, I hope so.
And Max is in a better place.
Well, he always complained about this place.
Look, Aggie, the people that came here to pay the respects, they didn't just come because of Max. They came because of you.
I think most came for the food.
Lean on these people, Aggie. Lean on me.
I'm not a leaner.
Lean, Aggie. You deserve the best.
I was with Max for so many years, I forget what the best is like.
That's it. Don't glorify the man. It makes it easier to let it go.
He was such a pain in the ass.
But he loved you.
He did. And you know how often I heard him say, "I love you, damn it. What the hell do you want from me?"
Well, I mean, we each express love in our own unique way.
And Max expressed it in a loud, crabby voice.
But he never let anyone say a bad word about you.
Because he never let anyone finish a sentence.
Ah, that's for sure.
Okay, so after our first few years of marriage, I learned how to front load my thoughts into the first part of a sentence because I knew that's as far as I would get.
But patience was never his strong suit.
And when he was in a coma, I would hold his hand and talk to him and think, after all these years, I finally get to speak in compound sentences.
Every cloud has a silver lining.
I shouldn't be dwelling on the man's few flaws, should I?
No, it makes you feel better.
I suppose I'm still in shock.
Of course.
I guess grief makes us do strange things.
Look, the night Sylvia died, I went down into the kitchen, I opened up the fridge, and I browsed for hours. And for the first time in years, I wasn't going to hear someone say, "Stop letting the cold air out."
You must be feeling quite the void the past 6 months.
After all those years of marriage, there are worse things than voids.
But I thought you two had a good marriage.
We only had problems when we were in the same room together.
She never spoke ill of you.
Really?
Well, whenever I brought you up, she'd always change the subject.
I guess both of our marriages were not perfect.
Max raised imperfection to an art form.
Look, I know you two had your ups and downs.
No, we had our downs and rest periods.
Perhaps if you two had had children.
Max was never big in the sperm department.
You said it was your eggs.
Are you kidding? I had eggs up the wazoo. It was his sperm. They lipped.
Well, that's too bad.
I don't think a single one ever made it up to my eggs.
Well, Max was never really good with direction.
And I think his sperm were so happy to leave his body that once outside, they just ran amok.
I mean, the way you talk about it, I'm surprised you even stayed with him.
I guess I have old-fashioned values.
I like that.
Yeah. But, you know, at least you and Sylvia, you two communicated, didn't you?
Sylvia was big on communication. She could talk for hours and hours.
She was quite the raconteur.
Even dead, I can still hear her in my head.
Really?
She's just as boring dead as she was alive.
Poor Milt.
No. I mean, I only stayed with her because of the kids.
Oh, how are your children?
I mean, who knows really deep down inside our heart of hearts how anyone really is. On the surface, they're idiots.
Do you think you'll ever marry again?
I don't. I mean, I suppose I should start dating again, but it's so hard to find a woman our age who isn't desperate to land a man.
Well, I never want to be desperate.
I only want to date a woman of impeccable character.
I find character so important.
Someone who's alive and interested in life.
And life is fascinating.
Someone who doesn't think they're too old to be sexually vital.
I'd like to die having an orgasm.
Aggie,
Yes, Milt?
perhaps it's too soon to say this, but
You can be frank with me.
maybe after a decent interval of mourning, you would
Yes, Milt?
give me the honor of letting me take you out.
I think after a decent interval, I'd like that very much.
Not too long a time.
Well, no, because I wouldn't want to die horny in the middle of a decent interval.
Well, I mean, one must be respectful of the rules, but not a fanatic about them.
And if I had died first, I'm sure Max would have figured out the shortest decent interval.
He would never have been able to find anyone to replace you.
True, but he would have looked hard.
Do you think he was faithful to you?
Oh, I'm sure of it.
Well, he was a moral man.
No, there was no other woman stupid enough to sleep with him.
I can't even imagine you with him.
Well, to be very honest,
Yes.
sometimes the only way I could stand being with him was to imagine that I was with... I can't say.
Yes, you can.
It's too indelicate.
I'm not delicate.
It would make you blush.
Good, I've been feeling pale.
It's just... no.
Yes, please.
Milt,
Please.
can't.
I know. You were imagining you were with me, weren't you?
Well, you were on the list.
How long a list?
A short list?
Well, then,
And you were the only one on the list that hadn't won an Oscar.
I'm honored.
I just wanted you to know.
Well, since we're being completely truthful with each other,
Yes, Milt?
sometimes when the four of us had dinner, I would look across the room and I'd think to myself, if I could just grab that ass one time, I'd die a happy man.
Well, I certainly don't want you to die, and I don't want you to die unhappy.
How long do you think a decent interval would be?
It's hard to say.
It's a very personal decision.
Very personal.
But if by any chance you think you might be close, please give me a hint and I pray I'll notice it.
Milt, I think you're a very attractive man.
Thank you.
Just sitting with you, I'm getting hot.
Well, black does absorb heat.
I bet you would look good naked.
Oh, but I'm not distended with gas.
Milt,
Aggie.
I think when one is considering how long a decent interval is, one needs to factor in for the person for whom one grieves.
Oh, it has been a long day, hasn't it?
Could you possibly be thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know. I mean, the blood was rushing to my head, but now it seems to be going lower.
It would be wrong, though, wouldn't it?
Let me think. No.
But what if I disappointed you?
After all those years of having sex with a Post-it pad, I'm sure I'll be satisfied.
But what if you're not?
Look, do you remember the time the four of us went to the movies? And as we parted, I leaned in to give you a kiss on the cheek, and by pure accident, the left-hand side of my mouth,
Touch the right half of mine.
it was the best half kiss of my entire life.
I couldn't sleep all night.
Me neither.
Whenever I got drowsy, I rolled over, see my husband, and get startled awake.
I got into bed with Sylvia, and I thought to myself, when she dies, she shouldn't be put in a casket. They should saran wrap her.
Oh, you poor, poor man.
Poor woman.
The lonely days you've had.
Sleepless nights you've had.
The years we've wasted.
I want to put you on a pedestal, Aggie.
But
I want to put you on a pedestal and lick your toes.
it would be wrong. You know what I want, don't you?
We can only give ourselves one moment of pure bliss.
No.
But,
I'm sorry. It's too soon.
but,
I shouldn't have let you on. This is crazy.
Aggie! I want to make sweet passion love to you right here, right now.
Would you take a rain check?
Aggie!
And besides, if I was really considering it, we still have one big problem.
Whatever it is, we can solve it.
Taking a nap in my guest room is...
Aunt Aggie, where are you?
Beverly.
In here, darling.
Oh, really conked out for a while there.
Oh, hi, Milt.
Well, with how hard you've been working, I'm surprised you didn't conk out for days.
It's been so nice of you to keep my aunt company.
It's been a pure joy.
Well, I guess I should start cleaning up now.
It can wait.
But the food will spoil.
We have 4 more platters in the refrigerator. Let some of it spoil.
I couldn't do that. You two just keep doing whatever you were doing and just ignore me.
Beverly,
Yes, Mel.
you've been so good to your aunt.
I could never do enough for her.
I'd like to do something for you.
Oh, that's not necessary.
I'd like to treat you to a movie.
Oh, you don't have to do
No,
that.
no. There's $20. Go see a movie.
Tonight.
Tonight? Wouldn't that be sacrilegious?
Don't buy popcorn.
Really, that's very sweet of you, Milt, but not tonight.
It wasn't my idea.
Whose is it?
It was Max's.
What?
Yeah, tell her what he said in the hospital. How he knew Beverly would work so hard he didn't want her to overextend herself.
That's right. He said make sure she takes lots of breaks.
He did?
Those were his last words.
Uncle Max mentioned me on his deathbed?
You were all he talked about.
He always acted like he couldn't stand me.
He was never overly demonstrative about love.
His pet name for me was, "Hey, you there."
Oh, he loved you very much. Very, very much.
So go see a movie.
I can't. Not after what you just told me. I mean, I was tempted for a moment. But now I have to stay here, where I can breathe in his love.
He wants you to see a damn movie.
But I just...
He mentioned several you might like.
Well, if you're sure it's okay.
Oh, I'm positive.
Do you know what's playing?
I can get a paper.
No, I'll get it.
No, I can get a paper.
You should rest.
I'm not tired.
You're in mourning.
It's no trouble.
I'll get the damn paper!
Would you like to come with?
Oh no, I'm feeling a little
Maybe I should
too
stay.
worn. No, please go.
Someone should be here to watch.
No.
I promise
no.
I won't leave until you get back.
Sure, that's okay.
I'll stick so close to her I won't even let her clothes come between us.
Oh, Milt, you're so adorable.
You have no idea how much old people love you refer to that. Okay, movies, let's see. This looks good.
No, that's too violent.
Life can be violent.
This one's supposed to be funny.
I've heard that it's gross.
Life can be gross.
I heard this one is beautiful.
It's too long.
Life can be long. Look at this one. It's not too long, it's not too violent, it's not too gross, and the critics love it.
I've seen it.
Oh, it's playing nearby. You can walk there.
Thank you, Aunt Aggie, but I really just feel like I couldn't focus on a movie right now.
You don't have to focus, you've already seen it.
Maybe you'd like to see it again. Come on.
I am thinking about Uncle Max's
Dying wishes.
wishes. But,
Do it for your uncle.
Will, if you're sure it's okay,
Don't do it out of pleasure. Do it out of obligation.
well, if that's what he wants.
That's what he said. That's his last words.
Well, okay, but as soon as it's over, I'll rush right back.
Don't hurry.
Take the scenic route. And when he said, when you were seated in a movie theater, his spirit would hover over the earth and not ascend into heaven.
You're so kind to me.
That's what family's about.
Right. You're so right. Family. What's a movie compared to family?
It's won several awards.
I love family. Family. I'd do anything for my family. Family is the most precious gift to humankind. Oh, Aunt Aggie, breathe it. Oh, thank you, Milt. You're such a doll.
No problem. Have a great time.
That girl's gonna make some guy a wonderful nursemaid.
So here we are,
Here we are.
with nothing in our way.
Finally.
You know, when I look at you, Aggie, I feel like growling.
So what's stopping you?
Enough
Meow.
foreplay. I'm gonna lose my voice.
You know, Beverly tends to walk out of movies
And
sometimes.
what are we waiting for?
Nothing except
Except what?
I just keep thinking what we're about to do. It's immoral,
Inexcusable.
sinful,
Vile.
vulgar,
Unredeemable.
inexcusable.
Well, I'm turned on. How about you?
If I'm already roused, I'd be finished.
I can't wait anymore.
Me neither.
Oh! You were right. The food of the Goldbergs' funeral was much better than the food of the Garrisons.
Yeah, that's not important.
It was the coffee that was better at the Garrisons.
I had a Diet Coke. It's the same everywhere.
I'll have to clean up a little bit.
That's okay.
I'm sorry I was a little fast.
That's okay.
It's just that you said Beverly might leave the movie.
I don't think we lasted through the coming attractions.
It's all those years with Sylvia. I mean, she would only make love during commercial breaks. It created many bad habits.
We don't need to discuss this.
I mean, I could always tell when she wasn't in the mood. She'd turn on a show with no commercials.
Enough.
Oh, maybe the next... Well, if there is a next time.
Oh, Milt, you know, we're both under a lot of stress. And, you know, when people are under stress, they do strange things.
And sometimes they do wonderful things. Too quickly.
Oh, Milt.
Should I go?
No.
It's just that I promised Beverly.
Stay. Please. I just don't think...
Don't. I don't want you to worry and get a wrinkle over it.
Oh, I already have plenty of those.
I don't see any wrinkles. I just see a beautiful face that's underlined.
That's very kind of you to say.
I'm not in the least bit kind. It's just that when I look at you, I just like looking at
Are you hungry?
you. Not really.
How about a snack?
No, thank you.
A nibble.
I don't eat between meals.
Oh,
I believe in self-discipline.
I find self-discipline easier when I'm full.
Hey, why don't we go watch some TV? I'm sure there's an old movie on cable.
Once Max died, the first thing I did was cancel the cable.
Even the classic movie channel?
It's a waste of time and money, and I hate watching classics that are younger than I am.
Oh.
We could go for a walk.
With my feet?
You have foot problems?
For walking. For sitting, they're terrific.
I love walks.
Hi, I know. How about next week I pick you up and for a change of pace we'll go play bingo?
I don't think so.
What, you don't like bingo?
I consider bingo one of the most painful forms of euthanasia.
Oh.
How about we go to an art museum?
I'll tell you what, when they come up with a museum where you can sit and they bring the paintings to you, I'll go.
Oh.
How about a baseball?
How about the aquarium?
Do you like any sports?
Do you like going to concerts?
I guess a jigsaw puzzle.
Oh, I have no patience for things that take that long.
Or we get together and just have sex again. Oh, that didn't come out right.
Oh, Milt.
I guess I don't know that much about you,
How could you? While our spouses were alive, we couldn't get a word in edgewise.
We have nothing in common, do we?
I wouldn't say nothing.
Well, aside from despising our spouses, nothing.
Well,
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 well.
What?
Do you know? Do you know every terrible thing my wife ever did to me?
Oh, could it be as bad as some of the awful things Max did to me?
I'll never know unless you tell me every awful thing he ever did to you.
I was married to Max for a lot of years. I could spend years, and I would never repeat myself.
Me too.
Really?
Really?
You start.
Okay. One day, after a particularly difficult day at work, due in no small part to your idiot husband,
Oh, you have my full attention.
I came home and all I wanted was peace and quiet and a drink. Sylvia typed out a list of everything about me that bothered her.
That bitch.
A tight list. The house is a disaster, but the list is immaculate.
I love it when your nostrils flare.
What's for dinner? I said. Too demanding, she said. That's number 7. I thought to myself, what the hell was I thinking when I married her?
God, you have a sexy chest.
If I had any common sense, I would have left her right there.
Grab my ass!
Oh, our spouses are two of the most despicable people on this earth.
Tell me more. I want more.
They were monsters.
I want more.
Ah!
Okay, I don't have a mic, but can you hear me? Yeah. The director for the show, her name was Alyssa Angela. Is Alyssa here in the audience? She's probably back there working. She was the youngest director of all of them, 19 years old. Directed Yeah, and we're going to have them all come back after the next show.
Okay.
But thank you for being here.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
The next show, The Third Life of Betty Nan, is directed by one talented guy, Bruce Williams. I saw Bruce here somewhere. Bruce, are you here? There he is. Bruce has not only been a director, but he's been a playwright, an actor, a stagehand last night. I haven't got to do it in tickets yet, but it's coming, okay? But he's a wonderful guy, really supportive of our group, and we want to thank you, Bruce. Okay, so now what we're going to do is take 15 minutes, have some refreshments, when you come back, you'll hear the bell, the lights flash, and we'll have the second show. Thank you again.
right? Yeah, it's Senator, right?
Yeah, but you said you wanted a little higher than Jamie.
No, it's pretty good. I think we got it spike. No, it's on the spike. Okay, right? Don't come out here.
Why would I do that?
I mean it. Stay back.
Okay, okay. Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everything's peachy.
Are you sure?
Yeah, couldn't be better.
That's odd. You come across as, jumpy.
Excuse me?
You seem a little on edge.
That's an interesting choice of words.
Why are you on this side of the building? The good view's over on the other side. This just looks over the parking lot. Unless you really like cars. Do you really like cars?
Are you trying to distract me?
Do you want me to distract you?
Are you new at this?
Are you?
Look, is one of us going to answer a question rather than ask it?
I don't know. Are we?
Knock it off! Can't you see I came out here to jump?
Oh, don't do that. You wouldn't survive a jump from this height.
That's kind of the idea, pal.
Oh, I see.
That's right. And nothing you say is going to stop me.
A man of conviction. I like that.
Yeah, and nothing you say is going to talk me down either.
Again, why would I do that?
Because they always send somebody to talk jumpers down. Well, it won't work. Anything you have to say will fall on deaf ears. You got that?
I got it. Deaf ears.
So don't even try to talk me down.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. Besides, I have too much respect for you to do something like that. I know what you're thinking.
I doubt that.
You're thinking, that sounds a little strange, seeing as we've just met. But I think that strangers ought to show the same level as respect as longtime friends. I mean, isn't that part of what's wrong in the world? Okay, so I know it's not much, but I figure if I show respect to people I've just met, it might catch on, and the world will be a better place. So, I respect your decision, and I won't try to stop you.
Okay, good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well,
Well, what?
I kind of got something to do.
Are you trying to rush me?
No. I can come back later.
You're not very good at this.
Neither are you.
What do you mean?
Well, you're still here, aren't you?
Are you trying to goad me into jumping?
No, not at all. But didn't you just tell me you came out here with the intention of jumping?
Well, I suppose I did.
So at the risk of sounding repetitive, well,
All right. Just give me a minute.
a minute?
Yeah, I need a minute. Or two.
All right, I suppose I have 2 minutes, but that's it. I've got things to do. So that's our agreement then? 2 minutes?
Yeah, all right, 2 minutes. Or so.
No, not or so. 2 minutes. What happens to that man of conviction I was just talking with?
All right, 2 minutes.
Good. I'll keep an eye on the time. Oh, I can't do this.
Oh, come on, you can't wait 2 minutes.
I can't time 2 minutes. My watch doesn't have a second hand, see? If I use this watch, we could be off our agreed time by an unacceptably wide margin. You must have one. Show me yours.
Yeah, it's got a second hand, yeah.
Hey, that's pretty nice. Must have set you back a bundle.
It was a gift.
Lucky you. Nice watch like that and didn't cost a dime. I got this piece of junk in a pawn shop. How's that for irony? A second-hand watch with no second hand. May I have yours?
What?
Your watch. May I have it?
No.
Please?
No.
Why not?
I'm not giving you my watch.
You're not going to need it. Not, where you're going.
Forget it.
But it's such a lovely watch. You might damage it when you land. I'll take good care of it. I promise.
Oh, look, I'm not giving you my watch, and that's final.
Fine. It's your watch for now.
What?
I'd like to extend our agreement.
What agreement?
Our 2-minute agreement. I need more time. You see, after you, land, I'll pretend to check your pulse and then slide your watch off your wrist. Nobody will ever know. But I need more time. Let's say, 5 minutes. Actually, make that 5 more minutes, because I figure the clock is already ticking on the first 2. Well, yours is ticking, mine isn't, because that's in a freaking second hand. So the new agreement is 5 minutes starting now. See you down there.
But wait! You're leaving?
Yeah,
Wait, weren't you supposed to talk me in?
I don't think so.
You weren't sent here to save me?
Not unless this is a single vehicle accident.
Oh,
Sorry.
I wonder if anybody's gonna show up.
Doesn't look like it.
Somebody was supposed to show up.
Who am I kidding? I can't make it down there in 5 minutes. Let's make it 10.
Somebody was supposed to show up. I wasn't supposed to be left there all alone.
All right. 10 minutes and then I'll start down the stairs. Another 10 to get down there. We're talking 20 minutes here. Fine. I'll make it 30. Even this watch can do that. What do you say to a nice even half hour?
How sad is this? I'm out here negotiating the last few minutes of my life with a total stranger.
I'm Angel.
What?
Call me Angel. At least you know my name. Now I'm not a total stranger.
What kind of a name is that?
Ironic. What's yours?
Eddie. Eddie, man.
Well, there, Eddie. Now we're not total strangers anymore. Feel better?
Oh, much better. I'm 6 stories up on the ledge of St. Vincent's Hospital. I just lost my biggest client. I hate my job. My life's a shambles. Knowing your name makes me feel so very much better.
Well, that doesn't sound very sincere.
Why's your name ironic?
It's a long story.
Well, can you tell it in half an hour?
Sure I can.
Well,
All right, I'll start with a question. What did you do most of your life?
I taught high school for 31 years.
And you waited until now? Oh, most teachers are ready for this long before then.
Oh, no, not me. I love teaching every minute of it. It's all I ever wanted to do. And then somebody decided that 31 years is long enough and they talked me into retiring. It's the biggest mistake I ever made.
So, when you were teaching, people called you a teacher, right?
I heard a few other names, but go on.
Now, what do?
I'm a financial advisor. At least I try to be. I'm terrible at it. It's the second biggest mistake I ever made.
So now people call you a financial advisor. That's how you're known, by what you do.
Okay, so?
So here you are about to do something for, what, 3 seconds? And that's how you'll be known, as a jumper. See what I mean about being ironic?
Air must be a little thin up here.
It's ironic you'll be known by something you only did for like 3 seconds. Angel is just a nickname I got after a rather short run-in with the law.
Okay, I get it. It's like the opposite, like calling a fat guy slim.
Or a short guy stretch. I'm no angel, but that's what I'm called.
Okay, ironic, I get it.
Except in my case, it's doubly ironic. Because that's what I am.
What are you?
An angel.
But you just said you were no angel.
That's right.
Well, why is that doubly ironic?
Because that's what I am.
What are you?
An angel.
So, you're telling me that you were no angel, and now you say that you are an angel.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, I'll bite. Who's on first?
What?
I believe what is the name of the guy on second.
Seriously. I'm a real angel.
You're an angel.
That's right.
A real angel.
Yep.
If you're an angel, where are your wings?
Don't tell me you believe those old stereotypes, do you?
No, but I don't believe in angels either.
Well, if you don't believe in angels, how do you explain me?
You're probably some whack job from the psych ward.
Whack job?
Yeah. You're here to watch me jump, and then you're gonna take the watch off my cold dead body.
Whack job?
Yeah, a loony, a flake, a nut bar.
First of all, ouch. And secondly, not to be pedantic, but your body wouldn't be cold.
Pedantic.
Overly concerned with details.
I know what pedantic means.
Rigor doesn't set in for hours. Your body would remain warm for quite some time after I took custody of your watch.
For a psycho, you have a decent vocabulary.
Listen, you can choose to believe me or not. Doesn't change the fact that I'm an angel.
You expect me to believe that you're from the great beyond? What?
Sorry.
What's so funny?
Nothing, sorry, it's just... I have a hard time keeping a straight face whenever I hear that expression.
What expression? The great beyond?
Stop it. Stop it, you're killing me. Oh, too late for that, I guess.
So what's so funny? It's not great?
Oh no, it's great.
Well, what then? It's not beyond?
You're not quite ready to learn that just yet, so on you. Come on in off this ledge.
Ah, so you were sent to talk me down.
No, I wasn't.
I'm sure you were. I knew it all along.
No, get over yourself. I have a pickup in the ICU.
I see you.
Intensive care unit?
I know what it stands for.
Yes, some guy named Frank. Single vehicle accident, he'll be DOA.
DOA?
Dead on arrival?
I know what DOA means.
Oh, then stop doing that, it's annoying! Sorry. Didn't mean to snap. I've always had a bit of a short fuse.
I don't believe you.
Oh, it's true. Once when I was a kid, I chased my brother in the yard with a baseball bat after he beat me with a knuckleball. Good thing I'm a lousy runner. He might be an angel too.
No. The whole angel thing, I don't believe you.
I understand. It's a little hard to believe at first, but I'm dead serious. Get it? Dead serious? Yeah, you're right, not funny. That one's been done to death. Get it? Done to death? Hey, I'm just trying to lighten the mood a little.
I think you're crazy.
You know, I get that a lot.
Prove you're an angel. Fly around or something.
How am I supposed to fly without wings, Eddie?
I don't know.
Have you ever seen a plane fly without wings?
No.
That is because wings provide lift. You can't fly without lift. I guess you didn't teach physics.
So what do? Just walk around?
Not really. I kind of appear.
Up here.
Yeah, pop up here and there. It's pretty cool.
So can you just disappear?
Are you trying to get rid of me?
No.
Because I don't have to be here, you know. I have things to do. I have Frank coming to the ICU.
No, what I mean is, can you just, like, disappear into thin air, you know, vanish?
Oh,
I wasn't trying to get rid of you.
you weren't?
No, in fact, I'd like you to stay.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. I'll stay. And sorry for snapping at you again. I've had this temper thing since I was a kid and still have it here in the great beyond! Sorry, that was me.
I wish you'd tell me why that's funny.
Oh, you'll learn, but not today.
Why not?
You're not going today.
I'm not?
Nope.
Well, when do I go?
I can't tell you.
You mean you won't tell me?
I can't. I don't know that myself. Besides, what fun would life be if you knew that?
Well, I think that would be really good information to have.
You want to know when you're going to die?
Well, more like, I want to know how long I'm going to live. It would be a pretty effective estate planning device.
How?
Suppose I tell a retiring client that he has exactly just 12 more years to live. Well, as it is, he's got a plan to live for 25, 30 years, sometimes even longer. With all these, you know, high-fiber diets and modern medicine, some people are outliving their money. Knowing exactly how long you have to live would make for the perfect annuity.
I hadn't thought about that.
I mean, there's no point in dying with a bunch of money in the bank. You can't take it with you, right?
Well,
You can take it with you?
define it.
Hold on. You're telling me that you can take things with you? What do I call it so you don't laugh?
Call it the show. Like in baseball? That's what they say when they get called up. They say, I'm going to the show. Do you watch baseball, Eddie?
No. So you can take things with you?
Not even once in a while? Oh, the World Series, perhaps?
No. Professional baseball is grown men playing a little boy's game.
Oh, no. It is much more than that. Baseball is a metaphor for life.
A metaphor. And before you get your dander up, I know what a metaphor is. I'm just wondering what you mean.
Baseball is just like life. There are times in life when you're like the batter, all alone and facing people there to defeat you. Your fate is in your hands, and what you do in those next few seconds determines what happens next. Other times, you're like the pitcher, in control and surrounded by people there to support you. There's your metaphor, Eddie. Baseball can be just like life.
Okay, so I get it. You won't laugh if I call it the show.
No, of course not. I like to think of dying as getting called up. Doesn't that sound better than buying the farm or feeding the worms?
Oh yeah, much better. So back to my question. So you can take things with you to the show?
Not material things, no. But you can take traits with you. Me, it's bad temper. I'm working on it, but things like that are hard to shake.
You're telling me angels can have tempers?
Oh, sure. And poor eyesight. And lisps.
Angels can have lisps?
Yeah, Einstein has a bad one.
Albert Einstein?
Bernie Kopinski. We call him Einstein because he's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. It's that irony thing again.
He still has it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cruel.
No crueler than having an S in Lisp.
Exactly. I mean, you figured the guy would have suffered enough.
Oh, he suffered all right. The poor guy died because of it.
How do you die of a lisp?
Einstein was a janitor on the 6th floor of an office building. Normally, he took the freight elevator up to work. But one day it was out of order and he had to take the passenger elevator. There's just him and a good-looking woman in there alone. She was beside the buttons for the floors.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. She asked him, "What do you want?" And he tried to say, "Theft!" After a couple of times, she stopped him.
To death?
No, just once. But his glasses broke.
He had bad eyesight too.
Yeah. Oh, and big ears. Oh, he wasn't much to look at. But he had a great personality. Actually, no. He was pretty cranky. But a lifetime of hemorrhoids will do that to a person.
Oh, so how did he die?
After working all day on the 6th floor, Einstein forgot the freight elevator was out of order. Without his glasses, he couldn't read the out of order sign. Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
So he was called up, was he?
That's right. I was his escort. That's what I do. I escort souls out of the living world.
Wow.
Oh, it sounds better than it is. I'm a glorified Walmart greeter. But if I do a good job, I can move up the ladder.
You can be promoted?
Oh, sure. It takes a while, but time doesn't mean the same to angels as it does to the living.
So, tell me, how did you get to be an angel?
I died.
That's it?
What do you expect, an entrance exam?
Does everybody who dies become an angel?
What do I look like, an information desk?
Are we going to do this unanswered question thing again?
I don't know. Are we?
Okay. I'll ask an easy one. Tell me how you died.
Again, not to be pedantic, but that wasn't a question.
Right, I'll rephrase it in the form of a question, Alex. How did you die?
I was shot in a liquor store robbery.
Your liquor store?
Why would I rob my own liquor store?
You robbed a liquor store?
No.
But you said you were shot in a liquor store robbery.
Yes, I was.
But you said you didn't rob a liquor store.
No, I didn't.
Let me get this straight. You didn't rob a liquor store, but you were shot in a liquor store robbery. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, I'll bite again. Who's on first?
What?
We've covered that. What is the name of the guy on second?
You're a little different, aren't you, Eddie?
Me? You're the guy who is and is not an angel and who did and did not rob a liquor store.
Well, first of all, that's correct. And secondly, I didn't actually rob the place. I never finished.
Oh, I see. You just tried to rob a liquor store.
That's where I got my nickname, after a rather short run-in with the law.
What happened?
Well, things were going a little rough and I needed money desperately. Here's some advice for you. Never try to rob a liquor store next to a donut shop. That place was crawling with cops.
So the police shot you.
No, I was shot by my own gun.
You committed suicide?
No, that's the easy way out. No offense.
None taken. Well, then what?
Well, as soon as I yelled, "Everyone down! This is a stick-up, eh?" I had half a dozen guns pointed at me. All I heard was, "Drop the gun!" So I did. It landed in this display of spiced rum and went off. Got me right through here. I didn't even know the gun was loaded. Here's some more good advice for you. Stay away from spiced rum. That stuff will kill you.
Let me get this straight. You robbed a liquor store that was full of cops with a gun you didn't even think was loaded?
Well, when you put it that way...
Robbing a liquor store wasn't going to solve your problems.
And jumping off this ledge will solve yours? Just come on in before someone sees you and calls it in.
Nobody's coming.
Trust me, as soon as one person sees, a whole crowd will gather, and you'll have more attention than you want. Please?
Maybe I will. Maybe I'm not ready to do a swan dive on a Jaguar.
Jaguar?
Yeah, the black one. See?
Hey, that's nice. Is it yours?
Hardly. Belongs to my client. Well, make that my former client. He just fired me. I thought it'd be poetic to do myself in and ruin his prized possession all in one move.
It wouldn't have worked.
Why not?
Stick out your hand.
What are you gonna do?
Nothing, just stick it out like this.
Okay.
Feel that?
You what?
The wind?
A little.
Oh, it's a mere zephyr of a breeze. But from this height, just enough to push you slightly off course. Oh, now look down. See that rusty little Subaru next to the Jag?
No.
I'm afraid so.
Are you sure?
Yeah, there's a warm front moving in. Probably rain tomorrow.
Oh, man. I'll bet you I've said 1,000,000 times I'd never be caught dead in a Subaru.
There's that irony for you again. Jumpers always forget the wind. But you're not really a jumper, are you, Eddie?
No, I don't suppose I am.
Good. Now why don't you come on in before you slip and fall? We've had enough irony for one day.
So you were sent to save me.
No. I told you I'm here for Frank, remember? ICU, DOA, MOUSE.
You're not really an angel, are you? You're just some crazy guy who wandered by and saw me out here.
Maybe you're right. Maybe it was a complete coincidence that I appeared at this window just after you climbed out here. A sheer twist of fate. By the way, you never did tell me exactly why you're out here.
Simple. I just lost my biggest client. Well, make that my only client. That'll give you some indication of just how lousy a financial advisor I am. Here's this guy, lying in a hospital bed, hooked up to all these machines, barely conscious. Yet he's got enough energy to call me in for an appointment, fire me. That's why I'm out here.
What did you expect would happen?
I was hoping somebody was noticed. That's all I wanted was someone to care.
You thought someone would see you up here, rush up to help, to talk you out of it, that life is worth living. That sort of help?
Something like that.
Here you are, all alone. Just like the batter. See what I mean? Life in baseball can seem so unfair at times. The pitcher, he holds all the cards. He knows where the ball's going, how fast it'll get there, what kind of spin to put on it. Plus, he has the rest of the team behind him. The batter is all alone. All he has is a bat in his hand and a belief he will succeed. All he really has is hope. So wonder if batters ever get on base. But they do, don't they? Somehow, against all those odds, they even hit home runs. Imagine, sometimes all it takes to hit a home run is belief in yourself and hope. As long as you've got this bat in your hand, you're still in the game. As long as you're in the game, there's hope. You got a wife, Eddie?
Yeah?
Kids?
Son, Stevie.
Don't you think they'd be upset to see you up here?
Stevie wouldn't be. We haven't had a lot in common these last few years. He attended the high school where I taught. He took a lot of ribbon for it. Since then, things have never been quite the same.
He'll come around.
It's been 8 years.
It's time you did something about it. Call him. Do something together. He'll be glad you called. And I guarantee he'd be upset to think you're up here. Look, I'm sorry that nobody came for you. I'm sorry you feel like you're all alone. But think of your wife and Stevie. Think of all your friends. You're still in the batter's box. No matter what else is going on in your life right now, you still got the bat in your hand. You're still in the game.
What was it like,
What was what like?
dying? Did it hurt?
Are you serious? You want to do this up here, now?
Yeah, I want to know what happened to your dreams.
This isn't about me.
Oh, come on, I opened up to you.
All right, if you promise to come in, I'll tell you.
Sure. I don't like it out here anyway. It's too windy.
Finally!
I still can't believe it. Nobody showed up. I figured at least somebody would have showed up. Hello? Angel? He disappeared. I don't believe it. He was telling the truth. I'm such an idiot. I called him a whack job. Oh, here I go and meet a real angel, and I go and do Steve, don't do that!
What?
Scare me like that, I almost fell!
Sorry.
Oh, I thought you disappeared.
No, I was just getting out of your way and I noticed my sneaker was untied and... You thought I disappeared. So you do believe that I'm an angel?
I don't know, maybe.
Ah, it doesn't matter. Maybe I'm not who you were hoping for, but you wanted someone to show up. I showed up. You wanted someone to care. Even though I'm a stranger, I care. Look, it's too late for me, Eddie, but not for you. Come on in while you're still in the game. Here, take my hand. Careful.
Whoa, okay. All right, I'm in. I'm safe. Are you happy?
Are you?
Oh, do you want me to be happy?
Are we gonna do this question thing again?
No more questions. I'm in. I'm safe. Now, I believe you owe me a story.
A story?
Yeah, a descriptive passage describing an event.
Good one, Eddie.
I told you about my life. Now, tell me about yours. Did you have a dream?
I sure did.
What happened to it?
My dream ended on third base.
What do you mean?
Ever since I was a kid, all I wanted to do was play baseball. Oh, I was a natural hitter. You might call it my gift. But I couldn't run. That was my curse. I played a couple seasons in the minors, always hoping to make it to the show. But I wasn't fast enough. One day, I heard there's gonna be scouts in the crowd. I wanted to show them what I had. Oh, I did too. Hit that first pitch out of the park. Second at bat, hit a line drive off the left field fence. Gave a funny bounce. The fielder chased it for a long while. For most guys, it was a stand-up triple. But not for me. I got to third just as the ball did. Went in feet first, trying to get under the tag. I caught my cleats, tore my knee up big time. Had to get carried off the field. They operated, but it's never the same. Never did make it to the big leagues. Didn't even make it back to the minors. That was it for me. I dropped out of school to play ball, so I had no education, no special skills, no hope. There's not really much for a washed-up minor leaguer to do. That's when things got really rough. That's when I decided to rob the liquor store. And you can see where that got me.
I'm sorry there was nobody there for you.
But look at you. You got a wife, a son, so much life ahead of you. It's too late for me, Eddie, but not for you. Go fix what's wrong in your life. Go back to teaching.
Teaching.
Yep,
I can't do that. I retired.
unretire.
They gave me a watch.
Give it back. Give it away. Everyone should be so lucky to have a job that they love. People ought to follow their calling. Yours was teaching, so teach.
What was your call? Baseball?
I used to think so, but no. This is my calling.
What is?
There you are!
Oh, hi, Earl.
Don't hi Earl me, mister. I have been looking all over for you.
Why would you look all over? I've been in the same place the whole time.
I see you found another friend.
Oh, where are my manners? Earl, this is Eddie. Earl is an orderly here at St. Vincent's. He looks after me.
He tries, but it's not easy. You look familiar.
Well, you might have seen me around the halls,
What are you doing up here?
trying to get some air.
Oh, well, next time, try the main entrance. That's a long way down. And you! What have I told you about wandering up and bothering people, huh?
Oh, he wasn't bothering me. In fact, we were having a pretty good conversation.
Well, that certainly sounds familiar. He does this all the time.
Does what?
Disappears and talks to people. I don't know how he does it. He'll be in his room 1 minute, and then poof, he's gone. Like he's David friggin' Copperfield. We never know where we'll find him, but we always do. Come on, Malcolm. It's time to get you back.
Malcolm.
That's right. Don't tell me he told you that angel story.
Well,
I thought you were past that.
Sorry.
so his name is Malcolm.
Listen, it's best not to take him seriously. He's a bit of a whack job.
I've decided I don't care much for that description.
Well, too bad. I've got to get you back to the ward, then I got to head over to the ICU. Oh, they're bringing in some guy. Apparently he drove off the highway and into a billboard sign for a coffee shop.
A single vehicle accident. How interesting.
Oh, is he going to be okay?
It doesn't look too good. They figured he fell asleep at the wheel. Maybe if he had stopped for coffee, he'd still be driving.
Ironic, don't you think?
You didn't happen to get his name, did you?
Sorry. Now let's go. You don't want to miss cookie time, do you? It's Thursday.
Ooh, Oreos!
I thought that would get your attention.
Fine, I'm finished here anyway. You can escort me back. You know, Earl, I'm glad you're always frank with me. I appreciate that about you. You're good at this, you know? It was your calling. people ought to follow their calling. Don't you think?
Yeah, whatever you say, Einstein.
Oh, no, Earl. We all know Einstein's not among the living anymore. Why, calling me that is just plain silly.
You see what I mean? Guy's nuttier than a squirrel turd.
But, Eddie, that metaphor we talked about, it's flawed. The batter's never really alone. He has a team behind him. He may forget they're there, but every time he steps into that box, there they are, cheering for him, supporting him, because they care. Never forget that. Next time you find yourself in the batter's box, just remember, you're not alone. You're never really alone.
There you go again. You know, that's why people think you're crazy. There's no baseball fields here. You're always saying things that don't make any sense.
I know, but if I stopped, then I'd have to leave. Think how much you'd miss me, Earl.
We both know you can leave anytime you'd like.
And miss your Oreo cookies? Perish the thought.
Well, come on then. Let's go.
Wait. Here. I want you to have it. Unless he's not allowed.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's just a watch.
Oh no, Earl. This is more than a watch. It is a keepsake, a remembrance of dedication. It's given to Eddie by people who appreciated him. Thank you, Eddie. I'll take good care of it. I promise.
Why are you giving away such a nice watch like that?
Where I'm going, I won't be needing it.
What do you mean?
Means I've made a decision. I'm unretired. I'm going back to my old job, the one I left, the one I loved, that I should never have left. You were right. Still say you're crazy, but you're right. It's where I belong.
Now see there, all you had to do was talk to someone. Show a stranger a little respect, and now you're going back to teaching. Good for you, Eddie.
Teaching? I thought I recognized you from somewhere. You taught me history. Don't you recognize me? Earl Johnson?
I remember Earl Johnson, but he was smaller than you.
Oh, I was kind of a late bloomer. It runs in my family.
Of course, Earl Johnson. If I recall properly, you had two older brothers, and they both grew after high school too. And they both went on to play college football.
Dave and Charlie. So you do remember me.
Oh yeah, I remember you all right. I remember keeping you after school to finish assignments.
Yeah, I wasn't really much of a student back then. But you know something? I'm here today because of something you said.
Something I said.
Well, yeah, in class one day you said that history often shows that people's lives are often shaped by one significant event.
I don't recall you being that attentive, Earl.
Well, I remember that lesson because right after that class, I got a call at school. My dad was in a bad accident at work, and they rushed him to this hospital. I hurried over and watched as they worked on him. As I sat there, I thought about what you said in class that day. I realized then that that was my significant event. That's when I decided to be an orderly here, and here I am. I guess you never really know when you're going to meet somebody who changes your life, do you?
I guess you don't. So was your father okay?
Yeah, he pulled through just fine.
Oh, it wasn't his time.
That's right, Malcolm. It wasn't his time.
But Eddie, that guy with the nice black car, I'm taking him to the show.
Sure, Malcolm. You're taking your friend with the black car to the movies.
When?
Right after Frank.
Sad, isn't it? He has no other friends here, so he makes people up. but nobody complains, so I guess he's harmless.
Yeah, harmless. So I'm glad your father was okay. Family is so important. Are you two close?
We are now.
Now.
Well, we kind of drifted apart. I don't know why. I guess some fathers and sons do that sometimes. But right after the accident, we started doing stuff together all the time. Like go to ball games.
Baseball.
That's right. As soon as he checked out of the hospital, he called me up and insisted that we go that weekend. Now we go all the time. In fact, there's a big ball game coming up on Saturday. We've already got tickets.
Well, how about that? Hey, did you hear that?
Oh, for the now where did he go?
I checked the ICU.
Why?
Oh, just a hunch.
Well, I gotta head down there anyway. It was great bumping into you. I know I wasn't the best student in school, but you know something? I always liked going to your class.
You did?
Yeah. Out of all the other teachers, you didn't totally suck.
Well, thank you, Earl.
Yeah, I'm glad you're going back.
So am I. Really glad.
Well, I better go find our runaway angel. See you, Mr. Man.
Bye, Earl. Say hi to Dave and Charlie for me. Hello, Stevie. It's Dad. Oh, it's Steve now, is it? Okay, okay, Steve, this is gonna sound like it's coming right out of left field, but, how would you like to catch a ball game this weekend? Yeah, just the two of us. You would? Great, I'll get the tickets and I'll pick you up on the way. This will be just like old times. I'll even bring our baseball gloves. Who knows? Maybe we'll catch a home run. So, Saturday. Great. What's that, Steve? So am I. Really glad I called.
Well, did you enjoy that? Wasn't that great? Let's hear the applause one more time. Yeah, so what we're going to do now, we have judges that are judging all the performances for the last 3 nights. And they're going to take a few minutes. But we also like to recognize our sponsors that really make this thing come together. And tonight's sponsor is the Cache Restaurant. And I don't know if is Shannon here? Is she here tonight?
She wasn't able to get over us now.
Okay, Ariana, you're here, right? So Ariana's going to accept the roses on behalf of Jennifer at the Cache Restaurant. Ariana, you want to come, please? On behalf of the very company, Market, Canada. Anyway, we want to thank the Cache Restaurant for all of what they do. They come here for every night, and thank you very much.
Oh, thank you so much for having us.
Okay, the next thing I want to do is I want all the volunteers come up on stage, the directors, any actors, to come on stage just to be recognized by the audience. Can you do that, please? Bruce and anybody that's a director that's part of this, come on up. You know, you won't be able to say anything because I got the mic. John and Tom are just finishing up now. This lady that's coming up, Kara Rosenblum, she's directed the matinee this afternoon with all the kids. And how many kids were there? Kara, how many kids were there?
14.
14?
14.
14 kids, and she took them all bowling after that.
School time.
Bruce Williams, I like to give him a hard time, but he's a very talented man. He's done everything from writing plays, directing plays, acting in plays. I saw you last night doing the stage jam.
And today.
Huh?
And today.
And today, too. Oh, boy. He's done everything. He's a big supporter of Barrie Eagle Theatre Company. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
And I don't recognize you with your mask. Why should you wear that?
That's I'm Arlene, and I played Aggie in tonight's performance. Thank you. I had a great time. It was really nice to be part of the festival, and I really enjoyed my time working with the cast, so thank you. It's quite a pleasure.
Good evening, my name is Derek, and I played alongside Eddie Wilson.
Didn't expect this. I am Daryl. I did the website.
Daryl Domi-Savas. He's the guy that got us on Facebook. What's the other one? Facebook. I don't know.
Facebook, Twitter,
Twitter.
Instagram.
He got us on
LinkedIn.
And thank to, where's Mary Rose? Is she here tonight too? Mary Rose, are you not coming up? She's not here.
You missed it.
Anyway, Mary Rose got us a streaming, which allowed a lot more people to see what was going on here tonight in Newmarket. So John, are we ready yet? Because I don't know any jokes. Anybody know a joke? No, where's our stage hand? Where's Victoria?
Tom is there.
Tom's tabulating the votes.
Okay, now here's the lady that will say a few words for sure.
No, I'm just going to come up.
Mary Rose, thanks to you for getting this treatment. Mary Rose is also a director. She directed plays and did a great job. Did you want to say a couple things?
No, it's okay.
Come on.
You told me to.
First time that she doesn't want to say anything. Come on. Yeah, just talk about your play.
I'm just very grateful and honored to be able to work in theater again. It's my first time in theater in over a decade, so I'm very grateful. And yeah, it didn't take much to do the streaming. That's all these guys here. So let's give a warm thanks to Sunny and the live streaming GPA. And thank you very much for taking the time. It's a lot of work. 1 week with us. I hope you enjoyed it.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Sunny.
Okay, so John's going to come up and name the winners of the shows. You know, now this is not the Oscars, it's not the Tonys, you don't get $1 million, but they certainly get recognition for all the hard work that they've done. And I'm asking John to come up, if he just show me the names and I can read his writing. So, John, everybody is the winner, that's for sure.
The consensus was for the best female actor in the show was Arlene Griffithson. In the play you saw tonight. Yeah, that was the morning glory. We can't talk because of Okay, and the best male in the festival this year, from The Third Life of Eddie Mann, Joey Ferguson. The best production in the festival, you just saw Third Life of Eddie Mann with Bruce Williamson.
Now, a good thing with this is called the Ross Award. And Mr. Ross was one of the founders of the very useful theater company. Is that correct, Tom?
Ross Bailey and I and another guy started this about 1993. And so in honor of the late Ross Bailey, we have the best production for the show for 2021. Bruce Williams. And the was the best written play. For the playwright was Adam Surich from Australia, who did Rosa and Leo, which we saw last night.
John, is there anything you want to add to this?
Well, Rosa and Leo, Adam Surich, I asked him, you're writing a play about Brooklyn, Australia, Sydney, and he said, I used to live in, I was raised in Brooklyn, so that's where he got it. And the story of the two people who were met 70 years after the concentration camp, where they met as young people, was his grandmother was Rosa, so that's what he wrote about. And a lot of that was some from his background. It was really a nice play.
I had the opportunity to watch that show last night, and you know what? When this play was on, you could hear a pin drop in the audience. It was so quiet. They were so intense. Would you not say that? Yes, very much so. We have your emails, we have your phone numbers. We'd love to see you again next year. You will be getting emails. If we don't have your email, if you're not on the list, by all means, see John and I. We'll make sure you're on the list for the next year's production. Again, from all of us here, thank you for coming and have a safe drive home.